This coverage is brought to you by JGL Groundworks Limited, civil engineers and infrastructure specialists. Come along to the Braidholme Sevens in Glasgow on the 21st of May and enjoy a fantastic festival of rugby.
It's finals day at Murrayfield and we've got a mouth-watering cup final for you. A repeat of last year, Melrose versus Ayr. You couldn't ask for more. And I tell you, these sides are going to go at it hammer and tongs for the next 80 minutes. This is going to be some game of rugby here at Murrayfield. Melrose coming off a win at their own Sevens last week, and Damien Skippy Kelly with his own little skippette. Daughter Isabel leading out here. Tension on the faces, and early on Melrose inside the Ayr half. Inside ball there to Callum Anderson. Anderson knocked over, but Ayr giving away the penalty. Well within Scott White's range. Straight through the post, 3-0 after 2 minutes. Ayr straight back down. Damien Kelly knocked back there by the defence, AJ McFarlane. Ross Currow looking for a bit of space, and outside he finds it. Nobody marking Stephen Manning, and straight in the corner. And Ayr, the first try of the match. 12 minutes gone. The forlorn figure of Stephen Adair wandering off there, sin-binned after 17 minutes, and Melrose taking advantage of that straight away as big Nick Bevan drives through the middle. Real power from the big Melrose prop. Ayr back on the attack. Currow, oh, wee bit of magic there, and Mark Bennett outside him, throws off one man. Are they going to stop him? No, hands off Callum Anderson, in under the post, and oh, did the Ayr support love that one. Currow's conversion, 12 points to 8 at half-time.
Scrum Magazine. Subscribe online at scrummagazine.com.
This coverage is brought to you by JGL Groundworks Limited, civil engineers and infrastructure specialists. Come along to the Braidholme Sevens in Glasgow on the 21st of May and enjoy a fantastic festival of rugby.
The Melrose band giving their lads all sorts of encouragement, but it was 2 minutes into the second half. Ayr were first to strike. Grant Anderson scything through the defence there, bouncing off tacklers. Finally hauled down by Fraser Thompson and Ross Miller. Taken on by Paul Burke. He's knocked over by his opposite number, Grant Runciman. AJ McFarlane out to Ross Currow. Mark Stewart coming in on the angle. And it's anybody's ball there. Again coming back on the other side. Quick enough for them to keep the momentum going. Stuart Fenwick getting close to the Melrose 5-metre line. McFarlane again. Currow, lovely wee chip through, and he gets to it. He's first there, and Rob Cahoon in behind him. McFarlane again, this time to Mark Bennett. Oh, a wee sniff of the gap, and he's through. And third try for Ayr. Only a couple of minutes later, Melrose inside the Ayr half. Graham Dodds, Rob Christie. Christie almost through, taken out by AJ McFarlane. And Cammy Rudkin spotting a wee bit of fiddling in the ground. Scott White straight through the posts. And that is the gap to 6 points. And only 5 minutes later, Graham Dodds again. Oh, lovely wee dummy. And the big number 8, great pass to John Dalziel in support. Dale taken out by Mark Stewart. Laying the ball back. Again, Melrose getting quick ball, keeping that momentum going. Christie's ball, but oh, taken out by Scott Sutherland. A wee bit over enthusiastic there. Penalty Melrose. White bangs it over. The gap now 3 points. 6 minutes later, Ayr on the attack. McFarlane, Mark Stewart going through the middle of the defence. Finally taken out there by Nick Bevan. Laying it back for AJ McFarlane. Out to Stuart Fenwick. Decides there's no sense in going that way. Hangs on to the ball in the shadow of the Melrose posts. McFarlane again. Ross Currow. Mark Stewart. No way past Jamie Murray this time. But they've all got to come back anyway. Penalty for offside. Ross Carroll slots it over. 54 minutes gone. And only 4 minutes later, they're looking to increase that lead. Camped up on the Melrose line. And AJ McFarlane sending everybody that way. Everybody's going right. All over there. Oh no, they're not. It's going to Skippy and Damien Kelly over in the corner. Oh, the big man evading the tackle of Rob Christie and celebrating. But Ayr couldn't afford to celebrate for too long. Melrose always going to hit back. And oh, Callum Anderson going round the outside. Taken out by Stephen Manning and Ross Carroll. Everybody piling in there for that one. Scott White out to John Dale. Setting up Ross Miller. Oh, sweet ball coming back there. And Hayden Mitchell. What a big fella to stop on the hoof. Straight over beside the post. Melrose back in the game after 63 minutes. Scott White, simple kick. 25-21 to Ayr. Quarter of an hour to go. Oh, this has turned into a gladiatorial contest. And as the clock ticks down, Melrose get closer and closer. That's John Dale putting it back there. Rob Christie asking for somebody to do something with it. Ayr defence poised like a bunch of 100-metre sprinters. Where are Melrose going to go? They go left. Graham Dodds versus Andy Dunlop. And Dunlop wins it. Ball held up. Melrose pressure absolutely relentless. This has been going on for 10 minutes. 5 minutes to go. Graham Dodds trying to get through Dean Stewart. Not making it, laying it back. The big men lining up again. John Dale, Ross Miller. Dale trying to organise the troops. And again, big Hayden Miller trying to charge through, but hauled down this time. Ayr slowing the ball down just enough. Bruce Colvin leaving it for Ross Miller. Miller himself going for it. Is he over the line? No, still the Ayr defence hold. This is incredible stuff. It's war in there, I tell you. And that in-goal area is no man's land. And no, it's not a try, it's held up again. Anxious looks on the Ayr crowd, but Ayr have won the ball back. Glenn Tippett, give him the ball and you'll not get it off him. The forwards piling in there. Damien Kelly, he'd give his life rather than give that ball away, I tell you. And you can hear the crowd now. They can spot the clock running down. The players know it too. McFarlane points to the clock. Scott White gets himself offside. It doesn't matter. The ball goes to Ross Carroll. Carroll runs it dead. The whistle goes. And the arms are raised aloft. You can see what it means. And you can see what it means to Melrose too. They've given absolutely everything in what has been a magnificent cup final.
The last 15 minutes we're in our 22 defending. Showed a bit of ticker to keep them out. They come close, got held up a couple of times, but I'd say that's what's won the game, that last 10-15 minutes of defence, and that defence has been our strong point the last 3 or 4 years, and it's certainly won us a cup today.
All the talk this week's been on Melrose. There's been no talk of Ayr. You know, we've been under the radar. It was about Melrose winning 4 trophies, and you know, cup final being after the sevens, and we just sat back. We knew we could give them a game here at Murrayfield after last year, but no, we're chuffed to bits about getting our title back.
So Ayr retain the cup, but hey, this is only half time. They got to do it all again at the Greenyards next week in the league. This is Ron Evans for Scottish Rugby Television at Murrayfield.